Hi you guys. I wanted to make a video about posture, but first I wanted to say thank you so much for engaging in the videos and asking questions, and your excitement is awesome. And thank you for clicking on the affiliate link and getting excited about Bellicon and getting excited about our health and having fun and enjoyment. Something I noticed with pretty much everyone, me especially, when I started bouncing is the understanding of posture and having a good base to then start jumping and bouncing around and stuff. Because normally it's not just about going crazy on the Bellicon, but it's fun to do that. But I wanted to show the way that I was taught by an awesome Bellicon instructor, Tiziana, how I was taught that the proper way to start bouncing. And it's been really cool because I have noticed the benefits and how it engages every part of my body and not just my legs. So the start of it is we're going to have our feet straight ahead like we're on skis. And we're also going to have our knees straight ahead. And so this is, and our feet are going to be hip width apart. So not too far in, but they're going to be hip width apart. And on the bottom of our feet has 3 balls that we're going to try to balance 33% each one. And we can feel them by moving forward and back and to the sides. And once we get a feel, we want to balance our weight on all 3. Like before, I had a tendency of leaning forward, and so now I moved it back, and I'm finding this balance. And this is something you can do while you watch TV and all that, is just focus on your balance, focus on your posture, and then it'll have so many benefits in the future. So we're going to start with our feet. They're facing forward, hip width apart. We got our knees facing forward and slightly bent. Our knees are slightly bent. So we're moving from our feet, working on the weight, and we'll come back and forth, sort of do our cycles of what we're concentrating on. And then we're going to move up to our hips. We're going to shake it around a little bit, loosen a little bit. And many people have a tendency of being loose and bouncing with the feet, but the top being like so tight. And so what we're going to do is we're going to try to loosen our whole body with this. And so we're going to move up from our hips to our core. Now, when we think about tightening our abs, tightening our cores, we like get tense, get in this position. What I was taught was that blowing a candle, that not really strong, but just putting together your lips and blowing out a candle, you'll feel that it engages your core. And it's not so much this tense, tight thing right up top here, but when you do this, when you blow out with your lips like this, you feel your whole core here work out. And so we're going to try that as we're moving. We're just going to go back and forth with breathing normal and then doing some candle blowing. And so our butt, we're going to feel our butt a little bit and shake it back and forth. And then we're going to tense it up a little bit. Tense up our butt and feel that for a moment. And then we're going to loosen it again. We'll start back with our feet. How are our feet doing? Are they balanced? And then we're going to move up to our knees, tighten our knees, and then loosen it a little bit. And then so we want them slightly bent and loose. Up to our hip, our butt, shake out a little bit, loosen, blow out a candle, feel your core. And we're going to move up to our chest. And we're not going to put out our chest like this, but we're just going to slightly out, slightly bring it up. And you'll feel just start loosening all the way down. Now we'll move to our arms. We'll shake out our arms a little bit, and we'll just feel how all day at work we just had them forward and tight and doing what we need to do. But now we're giving it a chance to just have a break, loosen up a little bit. And now we're going to move to the neck. Even neck problems have to do with just the balance of how we're walking throughout the day, how we're sitting throughout the day. So many neck problems, I believe, that it happens from the way that we're walking, the way that we're sitting, doing too much of that. So just be really gentle with your neck. We're going to just be really gentle with our neck. Have our shoulders loose. We're just going out just a slight little bit on your chest, not totally out. And then our head. I like to picture that we're balancing, or we're hanging off a string above my head. And so that's how I picture it. It's just sort of like I'm dangling here by a string. And when I picture that, and I'm doing this, and I'm slightly bouncing, I feel just it all starting to just release, all my tension starting to release. This kind of exercise has been what I fell in love with the rebounder. It's just so nice feeling my body and feeling what I'm able to feel in my body, because I forget so much. I go through the whole week without remembering to breathe, remembering to take care of myself. And it's just such an awesome thing that you can do while watching TV, while you can, and really you don't need to bounce like off the mat. You don't need to leave the mat for quite a while when you start this. And I'll make more videos about different things, different movements that you can make and things like that work different parts of your body, and it'll be awesome. But for now, let's focus on the posture, because it does so much. You're able to feel just the tension loosen throughout your whole body. So once again, before I leave you, bottom of your feet, the 3 points on your feet, we're going to try to have our weight balanced on all three. And you get that by just moving front and back and just feeling where they're at. Our feet are facing forward, they're hip width apart, our knees slightly bent, our hip loosened. We're going to tighten our butt for a little bit. Feel that, feel what parts that engages, this and this, by tensing it up. Then we're going to loosen it again. We're going to blow out a candle. Feel that it just burns all right here. It doesn't burn in a bad way, it burns in an awesome way, just like you feel it engaged. And so now we're going to move up. We're just going to put our chest out just a slight bit. And just doing that, you can breathe so much better just by like a millimeter movement out forward. We're going to dangle off the string, right? We're going to shake out our arms a little bit. And we're going to go back and do it again and again. And you just like, it's been unbelievable the amount that I have learned about my body and the way that I hold myself when I'm stressed, when I'm working, when I'm doing these different things, where I hold the tension. And I think that's the most important. Once again, I want to thank you so much for being engaged and for asking questions and for just being part of my life. It's been so cool. And thank you so much. I wish you guys so much health and so much love. Bye.